Right, Mev. For me, that was a very convincing Derby Day, Bank Holiday, Monday, New Year's, Christmas, whatever you want to call it, win. 4-0 today.
Yeah, we're absolutely delighted in there. I felt the performance and the result was a perfect way to start 2023, and to start with a goal inside 2 minutes definitely sets yourself up for the game. So yeah, we're absolutely delighted in there.
Yeah, I hadn't put out that we kicked off yet on the Twitter account, and I hadn't set my camera up properly yet. I filmed down the corner, and I think I got it on camera, but I had to hold it because I hadn't quite got the tripod set up yet. But no, I've got it on video. We got about 3 angles of it, so we're delighted. But yeah, right out the blocks, Ira won. Was it free kick or a corner?
Yeah, no, I ran a shot. Yeah, right, I think Ronnie played from the kick-off inside and played it to Ira. He had a decent shot that got deflected wide and we scored from the corner. So yeah, as I said, great start, really positive, and really pleased and proud of the lads where they performed today.
And then Greeny's gone and scored one and then set one up. I mean, I was down in this corner and it did look like it was going out, but he said not on my watch, and he's got there and set Drake's up.
Yeah, he's another one who had he's been so good for us, Greeny, and he put in another performance. But I've got to say, I think it was a collective thing today. We had a real strong mentality today. We talked about it, that we wanted to show everybody we were together and that we were strong, and we wanted to put a performance on and a result, and we got both. So, as I said, it was a real collective thing. You know, like we say, Greeny was outstanding, Gailey was outstanding, Roger outstanding, Callum's outstanding. You can go JV, you can go through them all. They all had really good games, and say what a perfect way to start 2023.
Yeah, it's obviously 6 points from 6 for us in 2 Kent derbies over the Christmas period. They've come here, obviously, their manager parted ways with their manager on Boxing Day after defeat themselves, so they've probably not come here in the best moment, I guess, the way to say it. Yeah, we had to be professional, I guess, and put them away, and that's what we've done.
Yeah, obviously it was always going to be a tough game because it's a Kent derby, and it was always disappointing when you're sort of friends, and Jury's a friend of the football club as well. For him to get a sack, it's never nice. It's a bit like Ozzo. When Ozzo got the sack, it's you sort of realise when you're in that position, it's very difficult. I know he worked incredibly hard at Margate, but we knew, regardless of the situation, that we had to turn up because they don't get really easy Kent derbies at this level, and as I said, I'm delighted the way that we turned up and we were professional and we had a good performance and an even better result.
Yeah, big crowd today of 1,179. I don't know if you know, but I mean that's the biggest crowd I've known down here apart from the Eastleigh game for a few years. I mean that the sport were brilliant today.
They were good today, and I definitely think that had an impact on the way we played because we wanted to start quickly, which we did. We scored. Then it got behind us, and then we created chances, and it sort of had that sort of momentum. Every time we went forward, we thought we was going to score, and to score 4, which is fantastic. We maybe could have had a couple more too if you're being really picky, but yeah, no, it was great to see this end and around the ground being busy, and as a former player here, to have that crowd behind you here, it does make a big difference.
Obviously, we maybe didn't come to the game in the easiest situation. We had a bit of uncertainty about Patrick's fitness, and he didn't make it. Joe's gone in, and again, he done well at Herne Bay in the 20 minutes, half hour he had there, and he's done well enough again today, and he's got a clean sheet under his belt.
Yeah, it's mad. Football was fun, isn't it? We obviously signed him to sort of be a number 2, and then before you know it, he's playing the last 25 minutes at Herne Bay, and then he's starting in a big Kent derby. So he's applied himself really well. He deserves all the credit and praise. I know he didn't have much to do, but I think that for what he did do, he did it ever so well, and he should be proud of himself.
And I think there was quite a lot of bookings out there today. I think it was at least 4 each. I don't know. It didn't feel like that sort of game. You might look at it as a derby game and tags were flying. It didn't feel like that so much to me.
Yeah, it was a strange one. It just seemed like maybe every foul was a yellow card. I thought the one on Hurdy was a bit naughty, but as I said, it is a Kent derby. You expect tackles flying in. He's got a massive ankle now. But no, I was a bit with you. I didn't think it was that sort of game. But we don't mind that sort of game when you win 4-0. So So yeah, well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, as long as someone don't end up getting sent off, which might have been a worry in the first half as the tackles are flying in. Onwards now, we've got quite a busy month. We've got 20 games left. We've got 6 of those left in January, so this is quite a busy month. By the time we come at the end of it, it'll give us more of a solid view about where the season might end up.
Yeah, we knew we had a really important period. The Christmas period is normally really important anyway, and to pick up the 6 points from the 2 games is great, and to start the new year in a positive way. It does, kick us forward to where we want to go. We're not there yet, but we're working towards getting up into those playoffs. And today would have really helped us going forward. And we go on to another big game Saturday, and that's not going to be an easy game.
I think they won today.
Did they? Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I feel like I think they signed 3. They're gonna be really difficult. I said every game in this league, if you don't go with the right mentality and the right performance, and be professional, you're going to get beat. And no results surprise me anymore in this league, because it's a competitive league where anyone can beat anyone.
Well, hopefully we're the ones that are beating other teams. So cheers, Mev.
Cheers, mate.
Well, a 4-0 win today. I thought it was a thoroughly professional performance from you boys. Yeah, I thought you were brilliant all over the park.
Yeah, I think it was a great performance. I think it was important for us to start the year on a high, and obviously we played the Boxing Day game and we won that. So it's all about momentum. One thing that we do here is we know that the pitch isn't the best at the moment, so we have to make sure that we match that with work ethic, and then obviously our quality will show after that. And as you see, 4 goals today, it did.
Yeah, to be fair, I run across it at half time when I was moving cameras about, and yeah, it wasn't easy for me to run in, and I'm a big lad, but some of you are bigger than me because it's pure muscle. But yeah, it's not the easiest pitch. I don't know whether that shut up, Cads. I don't know, maybe that's a factor. Obviously they play on a 3G at home, but I thought we played some really good football today, to be fair.
Yeah, I think we did. I think the pitch isn't the easiest to play on, but you can still make the right decisions. You can just take the extra touch. Yeah, and I think we did that today. And like I say, no matter what the pitch is, the quality will always shine through if we do the right things, and we did today. And I think for 90 minutes as well, and I think that's the important thing. You don't climb the table having a good 30 minutes. You got or a good 45. You got to have a good 90, and I think today we did.
Yeah, I mean, so that's two big wins over the Christmas New Year period. We've gone to Herne Bay and picked up 3 points there, and then picked up the win here against Margate. We obviously play them again later in the year, but winning those derby games is something you've got to look to do, and maybe a bit of bragging rights. I know they're 30 miles away or whatever it is, but it's points on the board and it's bragging rights. And if you win those tough games, then yes, it's massive.
Yeah, I think you got to beat who's in front of you, but obviously there is the added tinge of rivalry, but also the added tinge of what happened in the last game as well. So that's always got to be in the mindset of us, and we got to make sure that they don't have the ability to come here and be knocking on our door saying that they've won a game against us. I think if we're at home, primarily we got to make sure we get the 3 points. In a way is obviously a little bit different. We're going into somebody else's backyard, but our home form's been quite good this year, and I think we just got to continue to work hard every game and make sure we perform.
Obviously, as we come into the New Year period, it's no more cup competition for us. It's all league football from here to the end of the season now. I don't know if does that make it easier for you boys focusing on doing what we need to do in the league.
Yeah, I think we've had a lot of games. There was a lot of tired legs. There was a lot of ups and downs in emotions. You perform really well in the cup, and then you got to go back to the league, and it's quite hard. But now that it's back to the league, I guess we can focus, and that's the only thing that we've got to look at now is seeing how far we can get up the table. And we have goals that we set at the start of the season, and we just got to perform them. Yeah,
obviously, you wouldn't have thought it given the struggles we've had maybe earlier in the season, but I think we're a lot closer now to the playoffs than we are to the bottom 4, and we just got to keep looking up and looking at those top places, and all we can do is keep winning games and see what happens from there on.
Yeah, I think we set goals at the start of the season, and no goal is done until the season's done. So it doesn't matter how bad you start or how good you start. If you're top of the league in the first 8 games, that doesn't mean you're going to win it. But also, if you're bottom 5 in the first 8 games of the season, it don't mean you're not going to win it. I think we're a good enough team to beat anybody in this league, and I think now we're actually starting to show it. ironed out a few creases, and we're starting to put performances together, and we're starting to get 3 points from those performances. So we just got to keep doing it, keep working, and once we continue to do that, I think we'll be at the right end of the table, in the right sort of position.